Do you ever get that feeling when you're home alone and you feel like you're being watched? Well, I'm getting that feeling right now, and as far as I know, there's no one here but me. So, hey everyone, it's Lene. Today is Monday, October 15th, 2018, and this is my 2.5 month HRT update video. Well, let's get started. First of all, I would like to apologize and say I'm sorry because I had originally intended on making a 2-month update video, but life got a little busy and I didn't have a lot of privacy here at home, so I decided to wait until 2 months. So here we are. Let's get started. I did get my right ear pierced a little over a month ago. She didn't charge me full price, thank God. I only paid about $23 for it. The girl that did it this time, she was more knowledgeable and I really felt like she knew what she was doing, so that definitely worked out. It was about 2 weeks after I got it re-pierced, a scab formed on my ear, and that didn't happen the first time around, so I was worried about that, but I continued using the solution and everything worked out with that. I no longer have that problem now. I am noticing some tenderness in my breast area. Whenever I rub against something or accidentally rub my hand against that area, or I'm holding something close, to my chest, there is a little discomfort there. So I'm trying to avoid, doing those things. But I know that as time goes on, it's going to become more uncomfortable. That's all part of the process. I got my eyebrows threaded it's been 3 weeks. I only paid about $10 for that. The lady who did it, she didn't speak English, so there was, I had trouble communicating what I wanted. I showed her a picture of what I wanted, but she told me that she couldn't do it that way because my eyebrows are, I guess, shaped differently. But the end result, I was, for the most part, satisfied. And she told me to come back in 2 weeks. I don't think I will come back, though. I would rather go somewhere else. But while I was there, I felt like she was kind of giving me weird looks, probably asking herself, why is this person here getting their eyebrows threaded? I don't care. I'm noticing now that I don't walk as fast as I used to. I usually go for a walk after work before coming home, or just walking around. I can definitely feel like I'm walking normal, but I used to walk really fast. I've definitely slowed down just a touch. I think that's because my thighs have gotten a little bigger and wider since I started HRT 2.5 months ago. So that's probably what's affecting my walking speed. I ended up ordering 2 more bras from Target a few weeks ago, and I actually like them. I'm wearing one right now. They're pretty comfortable. They're size large. Originally, I bought 2 from the store. I tried them on and everything. As I was walking towards the fitting room, the lady at the counter told me, hey, I'm sorry, you can't bring your cart into the fitting room. You'll have to leave it here. And I was like, oh man. So she saw what I had, and I told her, well, this is actually for my Halloween costume. I'm going as a girl. She asked me, okay, you'll have to take them out. How many do you have? And I told her, you're really not making this easy for me. But I went back a couple more times, and I think the last time she wasn't there, so I ended up taking the basket. It was a small basket into the fitting room with me. But I ended up returning those bras. At one location when I returned it, the lady told me, yeah, my daughter is larger and a lot of bras don't fit her as well either. Or I think she said her daughter, I don't know, but I was thinking, well, actually, I don't have a daughter. This is actually for me. But I didn't explain. I just got my money back. My skin is somewhat softer now. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's definitely gotten softer. And I find myself touching it a lot because it feels good to touch my skin. I shaved my arms and my legs about 3 weeks ago. My hair's not really growing back fast. It's growing back just a little. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that, but it's growing back a little bit. I won't show you my legs. Also on that day, I went in for my second laser treatment for hair removal on my face. My facial hair is growing a little bit slower. I wouldn't say that it's growing a lot slower, and I don't really see a lot of change in the amount of hair on my face. I only shave once a week. Tuesday is my shaving day, so today's Monday, so I'm shaving tomorrow. But the facial hair is probably the main catalyst for my dysphoria right now. I try not to think about it that much and just remind myself that I'm doing all that I can to take care of that. My technician, she told me that on my next visit, she would like to go up 2 settings on the laser machine. I don't know, this time I actually used the numbing cream also, so I noticed that it wasn't as painful as the first time. But she said in order to actually see more results, I'll have to go up 1 or 2 more settings. So the next time I go, I will increase it 2 more settings. This will be my 3rd time. It's coming up at the beginning of next month. But I'm a little disappointed because she told me that my Groupon only included a medium area, which is this area of my face. It doesn't include below my chin, and I have hair there also that I would like to remove. But she told me that that would be considered a large area. So before I go in for my next visit, I'm going to ask her if I could possibly pay a little more to have that done, treated also. If I have to get another Groupon in order to do it, I will. I'm willing to do that. I don't think it's too late to combine, both areas of my face. But I consider that an area of the face too. It doesn't really make sense how they determine their pricing. But she recommended that I apply the numbing cream about 2 hours prior to my appointment there. But I don't know if it's going to wear off before then. I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm going to try that and see how it works out for me. I haven't really noticed a lot of emotional changes. I feel pretty much the same emotionally. I haven't cried about anything so far. I heard that most people do, but not me. Nope, no crying here. Although I felt almost sad enough to cry the other day while I was watching a Christmas movie on Netflix, but I was able to hold back my tears. I think my overall life experience and me as a person has made me stronger, that I don't cry over the smallest things like some people do. The way I respond to different things is somewhat different, I guess. At least that's my theory. There are times when I feel really excited about things, and then there are times when I feel kind of sad. But the sadness doesn't last long. I'm able to get myself out of that funk before, I get really down in the dumps. So I decided not to start my own support group. I just felt like it was something that I shouldn't really try to do right now. The vibe that I was getting from one of the ladies that I wanted to start the support group with, I don't know if that would actually work out. The other one, I haven't seen her since that one time, the first time that I met her. But things are going pretty well. I haven't really made any friends there, but it's just nice being in that environment. I didn't go last week, but I went 2 weeks ago. We had a really good time. It was really therapeutic going there and just being in that environment. I would like to go this week, but I'm actually working this week on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, so I don't know. But I would definitely like to go. I really need to. So, changes that I would like to see happen. No more facial hair. I'm done with it. I want it gone. I would definitely like to see more hair growth on my head. I think my hair on my head is growing, but it's not growing really fast. I'll let you determine that by watching my older videos. Fat redistribution. I know that usually starts around, I think, the 3 or 4 month mark, maybe a little later than that, but I haven't noticed any of that happening with me. But that's definitely something I would like to start happening. Especially this area here, I would like to have that fat redistribute downward. to this area, of course, so I can appear more feminine. Right now, I don't really feel like I quite have the look down that I want to have. I did start a new workout, I think it was last week or maybe the week before. It's a body feminization workout. I found it on YouTube. And I do it usually 2 or 3 times a week. And it's supposed to help feminize the body or give the body a more feminine look. So I've been doing that along with yoga and cardio. I'm not really working with weights right now. I don't feel like I need to. I avoid those. I would definitely like to see a loss of muscle mass. On my arms, I just feel like my arms are still pretty muscular. But I've never been really big or buffed. I've always, had somewhat of a physique. But I would like to definitely see a decrease in my upper body muscle mass. So that's my 2.5 month HRT update. Things are going okay. I know that I'm still in the early stages. Rumor has it, I've heard at least, that it's around the 3-month mark when you start to really notice more changes happening. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'll try to come back and do a 3-month update video on time, but with the way things go, sometimes it's just not something that you can do. I'm going to make a life update video. A novice when it comes to making videos. There's nothing really fancy about my channel, but it's definitely something that I enjoy doing. It's a good release for me, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and any advice that you can give me to make better videos, I would greatly appreciate. So, to all a good day, God bless, and don't be a stiff.